Clara had just moved into a quaint old house on the edge of town. It was the kind of place that felt frozen in time, with creaking wooden floors and a large antique mirror hanging in the living room. The mirror, framed in tarnished silver, was the home's centerpiece. Its glass seemed unusually clear, almost too perfect. From the moment Clara moved in, she felt drawn to the mirror. It wasn't just its beauty, it felt alive, like it was watching her. Shrugging off her unease, she decided to keep it. One night, while unpacking boxes, Clara noticed something strange. In the reflection, the room behind her was slightly different. The chair near the fireplace was turned a few degrees to the left in the mirror, though it sat perfectly straight in reality. She dismissed it as her imagination, but the differences became more frequent. One day, she caught a glimpse of herself in the mirror, standing perfectly still, while she was clearly moving. Another time, she saw a shadowy figure in the reflection, standing in the doorway, though no one was there. Her friends dismissed her concerns. "Old mirrors can play tricks on you," one friend laughed. Clara tried to believe them, but the unease gnawed at her. Late one evening, as a thunderstorm raged outside, Clara decided to confront her fear. Armed with a flashlight and a determination to prove herself wrong, she sat in front of the mirror. Hours passed and nothing happened, just her and her reflection staring at each other. Exhausted, she let out a nervous laugh. "You're losing it, Clara," she muttered to herself. But as she stood to leave, her reflection didn't move. Her laughter caught in her throat. The version of herself in the mirror was still seated, staring at her with an unblinking gaze. Clara felt her knees weaken as she stepped closer to the mirror. What is this?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Her reflection smiled, a slow, deliberate smile that didn't reach its eyes. "I've been waiting for you to notice," it said, its voice a distorted echo of her own. Clara stumbled back, her heart pounding. "This isn't real," she stammered. "Oh, it's very real," the reflection replied, standing now. "You've been staring into me, but I've been staring back. And now it's my turn." Before Clara could react, the reflection pressed its hand against the glass. To her horror, the mirror rippled like water. A cold, invisible force pulled her forward. She screamed, clawing at the air, but it was useless. With one final tug, Clara was yanked into the mirror. The next morning, the house was quiet. The mirror hung in its usual place, its surface pristine. Inside, Clara stood, banging on the glass, her screams silent. On the other side, her reflection, now free, walked through the house, a twisted smile on its face, and the mirror waited patiently for its next visitor.